Hello, everyone. My name is Phil Jacob, and this is my lovely wife, Melanie. And
Hi.
we're sorry that we're missing you this weekend at the Mastermind in Indianapolis. But we thought we would send you this little video that introduces ourselves to you a little bit, as well as to give you kind of an overview of the Detroit metro area.
Last October, we were able to meet Bob and maybe some of you in person in Arizona. And since that time, we've tried to implement some of Bob's tips and tricks, but we were really looking forward to learning more from you. We hope you really have a great weekend,
Mhm.
and please get to know us and keep getting to know us through phone and technology.
So with that, we're going to go ahead and start our little slideshow here. All right. So Detroit's more than one hotspot.
Yeah, we know COVID was a hot spot early on, but our real estate market's been really doing well for a number of years.
And honestly, we've dropped to only a mid-level of risk at this point.
Okay, so we are a Michigan-based husband and wife team. We're real estate note investors, and we got started in 2018 after Phil twisted my arm a bit. I really enjoy working with notes, and basically our primary focus is the Midwest, as well as Texas, which is where Phil is from, and Florida. We don't have a note in Florida, but it's still our target market. We invest in performing and non-performing notes, as well as we have vendors that cover areas such as servicing, legal, property preservation. And basically, we were looking to build relationships with you this weekend to partner for success in real estate.
All right.
These are just a few of our properties that we have notes on currently. There's probably about half of them that are in Detroit, and these two here, it's the typical Detroit looking property. It's a lot of brick houses in Detroit. And the values have improved a lot, and actually the rental rates are pretty robust. So we just wanted to show you a few of the houses. We do have a couple REOs that potentially this one in Columbus, Georgia. If we get someone who's interested in seller finance, we might be able to put a note on that and offer seller finance. So that's an opportunity that might come up.
And just in case you are looking at the screen and realizing, hey, in some places it says Philip Jacob and Associates, in others Jacob Associates, we're in the process of rebranding to Jacob Associates. So here's some things to know about the Metro Detroit area. You know, the metro area has about 4.2 million people. Now, due to divisions between different people living in this area, not many people know how large a metro area this is. But there are many cities that actually comprise Metro Detroit that most people don't realize. Ann Arbor is a part of Metro Detroit. Birmingham, Michigan's a part of Metro Detroit. So is places like Livonia, Michigan, and of course, Detroit. And there are actually a number of other cities as well that actually comprise this area. Um, You'll find about 100 of the Fortune 500 companies have offices in this area. And there are a number of millionaires and billionaires that really are a driving force in developing the Detroit downtown. Some of them you probably have heard of, like Dan Gilbert, Roger Penske, Mike Ilitch, and others. They're driving through not only building skyscrapers. Now, the ones that you see here are actually built previously, but they've been involved with renovating our stadium downtown, Cobo Hall, and creating integrated transportation as well throughout the metro area. Here's something else. A lot of millennials love the city of Detroit. And why? Because it's affordable. You'll find there are a lot of artists, a lot of creative people who've moved to the city of Detroit because you can buy a home very, very cheaply that's fairly solidly built and own it yourself for very little. And also, we have a number of research based universities throughout the metro area that also attracts millennials. Now, our average age of the population in the metro area is about 35. And we are an area that definitely, if you're a foodie, this is one of the top places to be. If you love sports, this is a place to be. We've got major sports teams in every area. Here's something that actually I knew that we had a lot of golf courses in southeastern Michigan, um, but I didn't realize there were so many, 395, until I was putting this slide presentation together. Now, southeastern Michigan is a little bit more than just Metro Detroit, but most of these golf courses are within driving distance of Metro Detroit.
So this is from an article, I think in April. And so even though amidst all the economic downturn and the unemployment rates, Detroit have some really top industries that are still hiring and actually help with very, very little inventory as far as rental opportunities, because the houses are going pretty fast here. We have healthcare, we have a number of health systems here. And tech is interesting. It's got in there number 2, right above transportation. And the tech industry is actually bringing in a lot of, it's a real attraction to the younger generation. So I'm confident of the industries here that can support the economy.
Just note that when automotive is not part of transportation, it's part of manufacturing.
Oh.
Here's some examples of companies that are in the Detroit metro area. And I just want to give you a snapshot of some of these companies like Ford, GM, Chrysler, Delphi, Penske. These are all automotive related. Now, you look at tech, you've got Google, which has a special connection to this area because one of the founders of Google actually went to University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. There's Microsoft, that Ford pulled Microsoft in a number of years ago. There's Argo AI. They make autonomous vehicle software. StockX, which is a company that goes out and helps people sell their goods like tennis shoes and stuff. Dining, Domino's Pizza is based here. Little Caesars is based here. Jet's Pizza is based here. In health,
we like pizza.
We do. And by the way, these are not the only 3 pizza companies based here. But within healthcare, we've got a number of very large systems and research companies like Beaumont Health, which is a hospital chain, Henry Ford Health, which is a hospital chain, and Asterand Bioscience. Now, here's something that I think will really interest you. If you are buying real estate and you need a mortgage, well, Quicken Loans is based here. United Shore Financial Services based here. And then some other examples are Friedman Real Estate, where they rent out, do commercial real estate, Fortis Net Lease. And we've got a number of builders. Pulte actually was started here, and a few years ago moved their headquarters down to Atlanta.
Okay, so these we were trying to get some facts for you guys, and we pulled the top counties. So it was often called Tri-County, but actually Washtenaw County is actually where Ann Arbor and the University of Michigan is located, as well as Eastern Michigan University. And so just across the board, you can see the median home prices in these counties. Phil and I live in Wayne County. We're right near the airport. It's probably about 25 minutes outside of the city of Detroit. And so the new listings there, you can see the new listings, the closed sales, percent of the list price received. And all of these are from the real comp from May 2020. Notice the months of inventory across the board. I think that's pretty common around the country, but we have very little inventory. And what we're hearing from our real estate agents that we attend in RIA groups with is that many of the deals are happening off market, and many people are not even, the houses aren't even getting to the MLS. So we check some of the rental rates because they're, you can use Rent-A-Meter by the address, but we went to Zumper. This is a new tool we use to assess rental rates. And we found that, the rental rates are pretty aggressive, and Wayne County is very conservative, say 900, because it does go up to higher in different parts. The way we classify property, and this is from a local real estate group that buys many properties for investors, that their prices, they gave these two price ranges, it's 67 to 110, and then starting at 130 was the Class A properties. And you can see the value, the median home prices for some of these other areas.
And just to be clear, there are a couple of other counties as well that are part of the metro area, but these are the 4 largest.
And I just wanted to say that when we get, we look at properties in Wayne County, because Detroit has got a reputation, and it did go through bankruptcy a number of years ago. Some of the streets still have not recovered. So we actually have teams that go street by street and know area by area. We know actually people in city planning who we know what areas are being gentrified. So this is very helpful when we're trying to target local areas where we're looking to invest. And also crime. We want to make sure we're not investing in areas with super high crime because it just, it's not going to be good for the return. So this is just a snapshot. We'd love to help out in any way. If you have any more questions, just send them our way. And one of the things that I think, we do well as a couple, and we've done it from the beginning, is our marketing. And I would like to invite each of you to, set up a call with me and just to get to know us. But I'm happy to share a few tips on marketing. A way to get our newsletter is go to bit.ly/capital P, capital J, capital A, capital B blog, and PJA blog. And if you'll get to sign up for our newsletter. We put it out maybe every couple weeks right now, but you can also reach us through email, our cell phones. I do the day-to-day because Phil's still at his W-2 job at Ford Motor Company, which real estate is our exit plan. And then we have our Facebook page, our Instagram page, Twitter, and YouTube. One thing I didn't put on here, which I would invite you to, is if you go to Meetup, and you look for Michigan Note Meetup. Phil and I just signed up to host the current meetup group. So there's about 400 or so people in there, and we're already making plans to start this fall on different speakers that we'll have come in. And maybe Bob or any one of you, we welcome you to come and join us in our meetup group, or actually share a case or do something with us. So it was great to meet you indirectly. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Wear your mask, but really enjoy each other. Enjoy the time of learning and networking.
Have a great time. Thank you.
Bye.